How did you like you mourn through the process? I don't know how many people you lost before Doe Doe, but I know you did it. Pretty much explain how y'all was super close.
Mm-hmm.
So losing somebody like a brother to you, like, how do you deal with that?
By the time you get, like, this how I went with Brick Living. By the time I got to California, the album was about to come out. But I started in New Orleans. So it's like a whole month of you doing runs, but the album not out yet.
Man, so you going to different cities, different states that may not necessarily be familiar with your music then?
Some of them.
And how was that when so you say if you perform your song, your music at a club?
Most of the time, this is what they'll do. During the promo tour, like, it'll be set up because you're going to places that they either already service your record in, but you going to make it go, like, when they service your record, they'll play it for a little while, but then they won't see the artist. They want the artist to come down there and do an interview, the artist to come down there and do drops and all that. When you do that, you'll probably go to a clothing store. Then that night you'll do a club. Next day, next spot.
So you're not doing no features or nothing while you're down?
Not unless I don't, like, in that time, no, because I was just upcoming, like, you know what I'm saying? And when I was going around on the second one, I wasn't really doing no features neither because we didn't really get a chance to go. Doe Doe had just got killed. So soon as I started it, but came back off it.
And you said a week before the album came?
A week before we done the promo tour.
Oh no, I'm sorry, a week before the promo tour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See, but the promo tours would get your albums out.
So during those 30 days, are you I'm sorry. C Murder was the 30 days, huh? Or not? The
promo tour was 30 days. See, Murder, he just took me on tour, but first we used to do spot days, right?
Right.
And then he just collabed and said, "Look, I'm gonna start bringing you on the road, man. Everywhere I go, just what I'm gonna give you." I'm like, let's go.
Man, the reason I was asking you about that in our last conversation, you reflected on, the day you and Currency was with him at the bar an hour before Doe Doe was killed. And
like, that day was crazy because Doe Doe ain't won't let Spitta get in the truck with him. And we call that they be calling it turning corners. But all us just happened to be meeting at a bar. It was a bar on Dersenwall, like our little partner and them used to have where we all used to hang at. So we sitting in the bar. And then everybody got ready to leave, and Spitta was like, "I'm going with you." Doe was like, "No, you're not." And that was unheard of because Spitta always ride with her.
Always?
Yeah, anytime we turned the corner. See, at first it used to be me. Then as I got out of it, because I had the girl and everything, so Spitta used to be doing a lot of running with him. So you mostly, in the beginning, you see me and Doe all the time. Then it started being him and Spitta.
And that particular day, he
wouldn't let him get in the car.
You don't feel like that's kind of...
I always say that. He wouldn't let him get in the car. And that was unheard of. And Doe was serious.
And prior to that, just judging off the clips, I see in the comments how they were saying he was a real deal, like Stepper, man.
But not at that time, bro, like we really was on ice bringing the city together. Like, that's why Tough Guys was so big, because we had people from everywhere. Like,
so everybody had a lot of respect then.
Yeah, like we was on something total different. Bro.
I was gonna ask you, did he ever vocalize that he was experiencing any issues before you got killed?
No, indeed. We wasn't having no kind of problems.
Just out the blue. So when he gets killed the week before the promo tour, where's your mind at when you go into these different cities, man? Different states.
I think I pushed it back a week. But I didn't want to do no music. I was cool on music.
How did you, you mourn through the process? I don't know how many people you lost before Doe Doe, but I know you did it, pretty much explain how y'all was super close. Mm-hmm. So losing somebody like a brother to you, like, how do you deal with that? Or how did you deal with that at that time?
I don't know, bro. I was in a rage, like we was so busy trying to figure out things, so I couldn't focus on music. And like at that time, I probably should have been more or less on music because I know that's probably what he would have wanted. But I didn't even promote that album. The album that I'm telling you that sold all them records, I ain't promoted it. See, it sold so much because I was coming from off the backlash of that Brick Living album. And nobody expected that Brick Living album to sell like that. Like, it wasn't a lot of people like especially like the lower tiers that was going gold on No Limit. And then I had got 3.5 mics in the soul. It's like New York was loving me. And that I had just different kind of markets. Like it was just a lot of us that just from No Limit that had different kind of markets. And you could kind of see it because they last. But we just had like Chicago, Detroit. We was getting out. See, like No Limit was more or less based southernly and Cali, because P had Cali, right? Everything else was pops, skips and jumps. But some of us just got real fans in different kind of places. But everybody was like, my album didn't sound like a No Limit album.
Yeah, but you say you were in a rage at that time, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's more so, can you kind of elaborate on that, what you mean by that?
I was trying to figure out what happened, why it happened, why it had to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? All kind of shit like that at that time.